Good people, what is up? What is they went from the fourth level of hell and sent us down to the seventh level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. What?
I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this.
Introduced to Tick's meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really hello, casting, wardrobe, y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these fans on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not going to see it? We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, baby, you ate on this first date, you giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Well, you gonna run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. This what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Woo, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitches was going to stop. I thought Lil Murder was going to turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ran right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation by trying to find out if Lil Murder was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he would start talking about prison. Why? Because the bitch was probably fucking in prison. Uncle Cliff, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. What he had on looked like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequins. He had on way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Yana Van Zam's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup, clumped in everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. And you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. Yeah. Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the three kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see. Can I see? Get me up in my DMs. I do want to see if you have a blue thong or a blue, jock strap or something like that. I'd love to see it too. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy.
Jesus Christ, superstar.
Ciao.
The best part about being here with you today, Darren, is I had some of the punch with edibles, and I am, as I say all of the time, I'm up there with the giraffe's coochie.
What? Not the giraffe cooch.
The giraffe's cooch.
I can't.
Anyway, hey, Liv McCush. Hey, Janae. Hey, everybody. We are here. Shout out to Medusa, who's getting married. Wait, when is the wedding? Is it this?
I thought she was doing like a rehearsal. I didn't think it was.
It's this week. She's getting married this week. People.
Oh, okay, all right.
I know, and yeah, that's why she's not here today. Now she's having something today. Her mama's getting married, and we are happy for her.
Well, in the words of Sonya, boop boop boop.
Well, that's how Jamaicans say all the time. At least the ones down where I'm from.
Right. She said so like white, like boop boop boop. Like, girl, bye.
Hey, Janae. Hey, Montrez. Hey, everybody. So this is Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 15, episode 8. It was entitled Roller Stakes and Blind Dates. And I had to look like 3 or 4 times to think, was that like a typo? That was the most interesting thing about this episode, trying to figure out was that a typo or not. Because
Girl,
this ain't it, Darren.
this episode was so not it. I'm like, y'all lost the
And
viewers.
then last week, didn't you say you were looking forward to this week?
I wasn't looking forward to this episode. No. Well, was I? No, I was looking forward to the episode where they addressed everything after the that glow light shit that Courtney was doing.
Okay.
The sit down. But this one, I mean, it's just
I don't know what to tell y'all. Listen.
well, I tell you, they gave us so much fatigue on. They gave me so much fatigue on this episode, child. I was like, honestly, I thought you was about to be on our group chat talk about something. Well, you know what? Let's call it this episode, child. Because
listen, I didn't do a review because I was like, what do y'all want from me? What the hell do you want from me?
Right. Wait a minute, did that last episode of girl, now we talk about another show already, child. We only 5 minutes in, but like
the last episode of Martha's Vineyard.
Oh yeah, I didn't see
that was last. I mean, not last time, but that came on right afterwards.
Oh, I didn't see it. Okay, so we probably can't. Did you see it?
Yes, I saw it. Oh, Bria got on my nerves. Oh, oh, I can't. Yo, you know I don't do Bria.
Right. Well, don't tell me, child.
I ain't gonna tell you, child. But
right after this.
Now, anyway, let's as you say, timeline this.
Yes.
So we start off at Drew house. Even Alexa don't see it for her. Girl, when she tried to call her goddamn Alexa, play, what's the name of the song? Already had it. I already know. I don't know. And she said by Drew Sidora. Alexa said,
like, by who?
I tell you, I had to pause because I laughed for about 5 minutes.
I mean, hey, you could play my podcast on Alexa, child. All you got to do is ask her. I don't know about Drew, child.
Listen, Alexa said, girl, we don't do it. Alexa said, girl, we're not here for you. Who was that lady? Was that like her assistant or something?
I don't know.
You weren't paying attention. Neither was the rest of America.
I'm like, was it a sister?
It was like a heavyset lady, dark skinned lady in the beginning, and then she went away and Ralph came in.
Probably one of her henchmen.
I think one of her assistants or something like that.
Yeah.
So Ralph came in, and
now you seen parts of that video though?
No.
I seen some of it, and Ralph is in his little robe or whatever. I'm like, he got on panties. He ain't got on no panties because I was like, now we commando. We
I don't even really see it for Ralph like that. So I probably would look and be like, child, I don't see it for you like that.
I'm definitely not marrying him, but like definitely you want to have a time.
A time would be had.
Okay, a time will be had.
That's just like, it's a lot of fuck niggas out there. Who most people be like, you would really let him sleep? Yeah, I probably would. Like Lil Scrappy from Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta. Oh, Lil Scrappy can get it.
All I know is I seen parts of that video. I was like, all I seen was robe and legs. I'm like, honey, okay. Drew, open it up a little bit. Child, I was like, all right, he a toxic nigga, but I look, let me tell you something.
And them be the ones with the good
pipe. Them be the ones. I know one now.
Yeah. So Ralph and Drew talk about the fact that her mom is coming along with her older sister. I think her name was Allison.
Mm-hmm.
And Ralph came right out and said, yeah, I banned that bitch from my house. She ain't allowed in my house. Because she told the truth. Because she said you're controlling and manipulative. And you are.
Ain't no way in the world you are making me bar my sibling from my house.
Because they looking out for me.
Okay. I bet you if I had problems with your cousin, which seems to be gonna be happening pretty soon, I bet you she's still invited to the house.
I'm telling you, that ain't no cousin. That one, they kissing cousins. I'm trying to
cousin Courtney and Shao.
Girl. Shao. Well, he says if she come around, he don't even know he don't even know if he's gonna be around because he don't want to trigger her. It to me, it sounded like she was triggering him.
Mm-hmm. It's giving. You know what it's giving? It smell like bitch up in here. So at the end of the day, if you ain't got a problem with somebody's sister coming up in your house because she said some shit about you back in the day, child, you don't want her around. Very manipulative, very controlling.
And not to cut you off there, but I couldn't even see if it was like something legal, like say maybe she snitched on you to the feds or she agreed to testify against you in the case of stuff. I could see if it was something like real, like, serious. It could have affected your family, your livelihood. Like if there was a real reason you like, we cut that bitch off when you talking to her, that could have cost us our whole life. But because she called you controlling and manipulative.
And my thing is this: when you look at the words controlling and manipulative, he was controlling to the fact that she's barred from the house, and you're being manipulative by you saying, I'm not going to be around when she's around. It's
a lot of projection.
A lot of projection. You were mad that you were called out on your shit, and now you thought that she was going to be on that same type time. The girl, and when we seen her, she looked like she's in new spaces. She looked like she is far from stress. I ain't got it with you. Do you?
Haven't we looked at Ralph Pittman from the very beginning? Like that bitch ain't shit. Like within the first 42 seconds of him being on this franchise, I think all of America, we immediately said, "Oh, this an ain't shit motherfucker," and she gonna stay with his ain't shit ass.
Yeah, and I think that I think that the sister is now looking like, okay, I'm not going to try to help my sister out on this shit.
Right.
I'm gonna let the universe do its work because that's what you got to do in life.
On the couch
you got them friends that be venting to you about. Because see, the thing about it is though, they be venting to you about their man, and then when you get an opinion on it, now you look like the single bitch that's mad because you ain't got nobody. And now I'm wrong because you want me. I want you to be single too. No, I'm gonna let the universe do its work.
You just want to sleep with him. You just want no, bitch. I don't.
No. I'm trying to give you advice, bitch.
Girl.
I let the universe do its work, and I give all my friends the opportunity to make their own decisions. I don't even, girl. That's what he did. Well, what you about to do about it? That's the first thing I'll say. What you about to do about it? What you gonna do? Girl, I'm on one with this take, but go ahead. Listen.
I mean, you can go on as long as you want because it's not a whole lie here.
Right.
Next, we at Sheree's house, and she's on the FaceTime with her operations manager. I ain't care. I don't know what the fuck they were talking about. I really didn't care because I know at one point
it was stupid. It was like
something about
wearing the merch.
She wasn't making a profit or something. I ain't get. I was like, girl,
if you don't deposit your $14 into your freaking Swifty LLC account,
I literally sat there looking at the TV like, this can't be life. Why am I watching this? This shit was so fucking horrible. I literally wrote in real big letters, we don't care. Somewhere down there, we don't care. We don't care. I don't care.
And like, it's one thing when your own workers don't want to wear your merch. You should be wearing the merch. I'm like, girl, first of all, how you know? Aren't you on a phone call? How do you see?
It was a mess.
You know what he gave? It was when Nikki went on the Breakfast Club and she was telling Angela Yee like, "Oh, y'all smell my perfume? Yeah, but you ain't buy it. No. Oh, you a hater, girl."
Girl, like I literally, and they had a whole like breakdown of how she is or is not. Girl, I literally looked at the TV like,
who are you trying to convince?
Then we went to Marlo house. She on IG Live with some ladies about foster kids and all of that. And then Sonya comes over and Sonya tells Marlo that she shouldn't let the other woman pull her out of her character. And I'm like, in my mind, I looked at her like that is her character.
That is her
That
character.
is Pinellas County, goddamn St. Pete, Florida, coming right on out, just as ghetto as it want to be.
Yeah. She doesn't know Marlo, and I need these new girls to stop acting like they know these people. And
we know Marlo, and we don't want to know her.
If you really are a friend to somebody, tell them, okay, I see what you're saying, but the way you're going about it is probably not the right way, and it's probably not being received by Ken. I feel like Nene would have, and I'm not trying to keep on bringing up Nene saying that if she was on it, because we don't know what would have happened, but I just feel like real friends would be like, okay, girl, I get what you're saying, like I understand you, but like the way you coming at these girls, they're not gonna give a fuck. They're not gonna care because you coming off real negative towards them. So it's like, I don't know. I mean,
and I think at this point it's too goddamn late.
Yeah.
There's no salvaging of any relationship here, Marlo. There's no mending of fences. There's nothing. Not with Candy, not with Kenya. I can tell you point blank with them two. That
maybe
shit ain't
with
happening.
Drew. Because Drew allows herself to get played by her every time.
Later, because Drew is insufferable her damn self. And they just keep hopping on this blind date. I was like,
I'm like, don't nobody care. That man look like Ballistic. I'm like,
we then see Sheree and Candy. They go for this walk. Sheree is out here on this walk in Louboutins. Then told this woman she going on.
Dang, we feel like we skipped a few places though. That's kind of neat.
No, we already there. We're already here. We skipped nothing, baby. We skipped nothing. I'm going by the timeline. What do you want? We're halfway through the show already. What do you want from me? Okay. This was another scene while we were here. They talking. You talking shit about my clothing line. Oh, I got a store too. Oh, but your shit in your store raggedy as fuck. Oh, but at least I got shit. Girl, I said to Ray. Girl.
Look, I'll give Sheree the benefit of the doubt. I mean, I don't know how I will feel about somebody making a spoof of what I got going on social media repeatedly. That's on Candy's part that she was wrong. But Sheree, I don't think that Sheree really cares about it that much for y'all to have a whole scene.
But I think to me, Candy always comes off as disingenuous.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, if you gonna do bad shit, stand in your bad shit. I feel like Candy's always trying to make it nice or smooth it out, make it seem like, oh, this is just a joke, this is just comedy. No, you really do want to hurt their feelings. You really do, Candy. Let's just be clear. You really do. You don't care for them. So when they come and ask you about it, just be truthful. Yeah, I put that shit up. Bitch, you ain't shit. You need me to tell you to your face? Your shit is she by Sheen. I said it. I meant it. I said it again in your face.
And when she said that, I'm like, oh, Candy wanted that moment. She wanted that moment, that memeable moment that everybody was like, oh my goodness, she said she by Sheen. Girl, it was already said before.
That didn't land.
It did not land well at all. I was just like, it didn't. Y'all kept on going, and it was an annoying ass argument because Sheree always want to cut people off. She's like, but that's all she sounded. That's the same way when it was like, like, girl, it was just y'all not saying nothing. What are y'all saying? I'm just looking at this. I'm like, oh my God, it's like y'all arguing like brothers and sisters.
That's why I say, first of all, Candy, you had every right to dog walk Marlo and Sheree all you wanted to. So when Sheree come and try and talk to you about it, girl, don't bring your bitch. Don't call me by going nowhere with you. Bitch, I saw you. I watched the episode with you when you was outside with that bitch Marlo dog walking me last season. That's it. Don't try and come and play nice with me. I said your shit ain't shit. Bitch, you ain't making no money. Bitch, you poor. Bitch, that ain't even your house. What else you want me to tell you? Because you ain't shit. That's how I would have did, Candy.
Yeah. Because it's not giving, girl. It's not giving. And she said what she said. She said her piece. Who said your piece? And then I guess they got over it, right? Or they was like, oh, let's go back running.
Yeah, it was like, okay, well, We're good now, girl.
Mm.
If you had a job, if you had money coming in, if you were even remotely successful in life, you wouldn't give a shit, Sheree, about the approval of Candy. Which is why when Nene really started making money, Nene used to dog walk Candy and didn't give a fuck. Why? Bitch, I don't need you for shit. I got my own shit. I don't need to attach myself to you. But it could because remember before she would talk about Candy, but she would always try to make up. But baby, when Mama started making real money, she'd be
Mm-hmm.
like, mm-hmm. And
I'm a very rich bitch.
girl, I don't care. I don't need nothing from you.
Girl. They did act different though when Nene started to.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, child, y'all, not y'all.
Look how fast we are. We on the part where Candy and Todd was discussing his movie. I mean, it was mind-numbingly boring. I don't know who that lady was. They were talking about how Drew shouldn't be playing the lead. Why? Because you want
Drew
to
act
play
better than
Candy.
you, and you don't want to be a typecast. Candy, you will always be the lesbian in the room. Okay. In every movie that you in, I don't want to see you doing nothing else. Don't play no.
But Scenery, that's all you want to see her.
We want to see her do the dungeons and then the whips and all the debauchery. Okay, we don't want to see you on no wholesome ass film, Candy. You're not getting the Oscar.
You're really not.
You might get it if you get
Maybe
on
for
some monsters
producing.
ball shit. If you get on some monsters ball type shit, you might get an Oscar. Okay, Holly.
Maybe she could be a producer. Candy is good on the shot. She's still domineering and like a dominatrix, just in a business suit.
Open
That's
your
it.
legs. Put them to the moon. Like the way she be
Like even on the shot though, Xavier, she's real butch,
real butch.
real aggressive.
Come on, Candy. She trying to let me stop. Let me stop laughing at people trying to get an EGOT. If you got to get the EGOT if you can, girl. But
Is she only missing the Oscar now?
girl, they not
I
even
know
giving
she
it
got
to the
the
best.
Grammy. Huh?
They not even giving Oscars to the best. What you think you gonna
No,
get?
she's missing two. She don't have a Tony, dude.
She
She's
can get
missing.
that.
Oh, she just got the Tony.
No, I said she can get that. I
Yeah,
know she can.
but that's gonna be for producing.
Mm-hmm.
So and she might could get one from producing on you know,
Where
on a movie or something. She could be a
producers don't really get awards. It's usually just
yeah. It's
directors.
like if they get I forgot which award, but the producers get the award. Is it best motion picture? It's one where the
Okay.
writers get it and one where the producers get it, but they still get it with the actors that played in it. But one,
Oh, okay.
don't make me lie. Child.
Yeah,
Somebody in the chat will figure it out for me. One of y'all let me know.
somebody
But
please
it
do.
is one of the awards on the Grammys where I think it's a few of them where the producers get awards.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just don't see unless it's for that. I don't see her getting an Oscar.
No, not at all. It's not given.
So
I mean, but if she do, we'll be very much surprised, and I'll be there for. I'll be here for it. I'm like, okay, girl, you better do your thing.
okay, Xavier says producers get best motion picture. Okay, I thought that's what it was. I think the best motion. Okay, yeah, I thought that's what it was. I was right
Okay.
because I remember when um when Moonlight won. My boy got up. Not Barry. Barry didn't get up because Barry was the director. I think Barry did go up there, but it was our boy from Miami. God damn it. And I know him so
Mm-hmm.
well too. We graduated the same year. This shit got my brain fried. Y'all know I'm
Now I got your brain for
up here with the fucking giraffe's cooch. Xavier says if she did a song for a movie, now that I could see her getting the Oscar.
Okay.
Because that's how John Lennon got his.
Lift
He
me
got
up.
his for music. So yeah.
Okay, Handy, but girl, whatever they got going on, I mean, I'm interested to see what they got for Drew because I do think Drew is a good actor. Like she does act pretty well.
She's okay. She's not bad.
Yeah.
She's better than everybody on the show at acting. Am
Okay.
I gonna give her? Oh, I just need to see. But she has some acting chops. I will give her that. She's a better actress than she is a singer, and I think she's a really good singer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
She's gonna be
anyway,
standing around. My man.
listen, we had to veer off track because I why was Candy trying to hold back Drew's bag though? Like that seemed a little hater.
Yeah.
Like
It did
what
seem like
was
that.
the
Like,
big deal? You sure that's who you want? Oh, you want her?
I'm like, be trying to clip these girls' wings. She said nobody's getting no more screen time than me.
Oh, thank you, Xavier. Terrell Alvin McCraney.
Hmm.
He said Telvin Craney. Terrell Alvin McCraney is his name. Telvin Craney.
Not
Yeah,
Telvin.
he said Telvin Craney. I had to look. I said, oh yeah, Terrell Alvin McCraney. Yeah, Telvin Craney.
Not
Who?
Telvin, child. Now we talk about the can we go?
Terrell. And it's Terrell with an E. Terrell. I know because I know him. And in Miami, you ain't gonna never see nobody named Terrell with no A in there. Nowhere.
Oh wow. We just going through the motions at this point. What happens next?
What happened next? We at Drew's house. Drew's house. Her mom has arrived, and they was waiting for her sister, and the sister came like real late. And by that time, Ralph said, "I ain't here for this shit, bitch. I'm going to bed. Fuck you and your sister."
Yep. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, the sister kind of looked like an older version of Drew. I thought that was so cute. I was like, okay. You know,
She did. The sister was cute though. I like the sister.
it did give kind of like I kind of raised you in the beginning of like I don't know, like their connection. It seemed like she
Much
was
closer than her.
looking
Mom.
after her. Yeah. It just
Mhm.
gave. I had that feeling because it almost seemed like she was talking to her child when she was talking to Drew. I thought was, I mean, hey, people do that, parentify they older kids, which is a problem. But what could you say?
Terrell Alvin McCraney is a great writer. Y'all know David Makes a Man is one of my favorite shows. Ooh, that's a good
Oh
show.
yeah, are they done? I want to see
I
some
don't
more.
know. We haven't heard anything about a season 3. They have not announced a
Yeah,
season 3. They haven't said there isn't a season 3, but they haven't said there is a
yeah.
season 3.
That's the show that we met. Like literally, I was in your comments. He was like, "You want to come on the show?" I'm like, "Oh yeah."
Was that season 2? Yeah, that was season 2.
Yep,
Not
season
1.
2. Mm-hmm. Because I
It was
really wanted
season
to look at.
1.
Oh, go
Was
ahead.
so good.
Because I wanted to look at like what YouTubers were talking about the show. Because I usually when I watch a good show, I want to watch like what people thought about it, and that's when I found you. I was like, oh wow.
Yep, and then I remember interviewing JG's actor
Yes.
and David's actor. We had a good time too.
Mm-hmm.
Good time.
No, you didn't interview
And I
JG.
interviewed young JG too.
It was the
No,
light
I'm
skin
not
dude.
young JG. I did. It was my boy
Yeah,
the best friend
the best friend. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Saren.
Yep, Siren. Yep.
I interviewed young Saren.
Oh, okay.
He hits me up all the time too.
Oh, wow.
Young Saren. He's doing a lot of good stuff out there. So I might bring him up when to have him back on and talk to him again. Because he follows me, I follow him, and he'll hit me up and things like that.
Oh, they doing scripted content, so they probably don't even have writers for them right now. I mean, you would think the director writes. Well, I mean, they don't write they shouldn't write everything because you need a second opinion, Tyler.
But I mean, Terrell did write several episodes. Most directors and creators, they do, write an episode or two. A lot of times you'll see them write the season finale or the season premiere, the big episodes. You'll see them do the main writing. They'll get main writing credits and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I don't think it looks too good for David Mixman getting a season 3, but I'd love it to.
Yeah, I think it was kind of concluded if you think about it.
There was still a lot of places we can go. I still think my favorite episode was that episode with David in that goddamn psychiatrist's office with the old lady. The whole episode in her office where he had to break down. What was it? And he had little David, teenage David, and then older David. That was a good episode.
He was spitting in there. I was like,
to me, and I'll talk about it. It takes incredible acting skills to hold people's attention in one scene, one setting. Because remember, the whole episode was one scene, one setting, and to keep people's attention and keep people intrigued, like with the suspense. 2 characters, 1 room, ain't nobody go nowhere.
Yeah,
that was good. That was good acting.
It was pretty good. Yeah,
I can't see Drew Sidor doing nothing.
Drew could probably look. I mean,
I ain't gonna give Drew too much, but I don't.
And I want to see those actors in other things. Like I think all of them did a good
job.
Remember
Kwame Patterson? I first remember him from The Wire.
Kwame, who's that in?
That was the older David, the adult David.
I had issues with the adult counterparts. That's my only. Now David, he seems like young David. Everybody else seems different, and they weren't even trying.
But I like the arc of the adult JG.
Okay, yeah, he was okay. He was okay too.
I liked where he went, knowing we remember where he came from. Thugged out JG.
He played Bobby Brown. No, he didn't.
Did he?
Oh, he could have played. He could have played Bobby Brown.
No, he did. It was on
Lifetime.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, because it wasn't that other guy. Because that other guy.
It was on the Lifetime.
Yeah, Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got the head for it because Bobby Brown got that. He had that triangular isosceles triangle head.
Yeah, that was. But I feel like old JG is a little too dark. I mean, a little too light for Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown was always real dark skin.
I mean, even Siren's character, his older counterpart, it didn't seem like Siren or whatever.
Yes, I didn't like the casting for adult Siren either.
I'm like, and he was so sketchy. I'm like, what are you now? Like, what are you doing? Like.
That was not good casting, adult Sarah. I didn't like it, but like they told me, they said that they had planned to introduce them at the end of season 1 and not season 2. So they had already casted the adult version of everybody before they even ended season 1. They had already taped some stuff,
right?
So
I don't know. Now we talking about we had a whole
right. They should have aged the mama because she was too young in season 2, child.
Yeah, not that.
At least put some gray hair in there.
I love the I felt so bad for the person the dude that was living there. That he was a cross dresser and he the
one who was non-binary mixed Elijah.
Oh my goodness. And I hate watching shows where people have like dementia. It's so sad to watch, and I was just like, "Oh, Miss Elijah losing her mind."
Mixed Elijah, and that was when I remember during one of my reviews, a lot of people hit me up saying when I had to explain it's mixed, not Ms. Elijah, but it's MX, and they had no idea what that was back then, and I remember educating the people here in one of my reviews for that was during season 1 though. Season 1, a lot of people used to watch my reviews in season 1.
Season 1 was really good. It was really, really good. I wish they would have kept it out a little bit longer.
I think they should have did one more, at least one more season with them as kids.
Yeah, and then Because it just felt like, who these people? Like, it's a whole new. It feel like a whole new show, and I hate that. I hate when something feel like a whole.
Or give us more transition.
Okay,
You know
between
what
the
I'm
two.
saying? And or like make season 2 where maybe you start the first 5 minutes of the first episode is you see the adult versions of them, and then you go back to see how they got up to that point. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah. Back to the show.
Yes.
So what happened after the Drew sister?
After the Drew, she went to the skating rink, and Courtney and Kenya and Sonya and I think Monietta came. And then Allison and Ralph hug it out. I guess they good.
Then she started crying. She was like, "Thank you so much for including me." I'm like, "Oh Lord, child." He was so surprised, like, "Oh wow, oh she not coming for you."
And that's exactly what he was. He feels like he got the win. He feels like, oh, because she had to apologize. And girl, don't get me started.
Yeah, Ralph ain't shit. Okay, he's only good for that bed. Oh, let me stop.
Child, girl. And then we see the date with Marlo.
That's the last.
Wait, before we get to the date,
we got that
where Marlo was in that car on the phone with Drew.
Mm-hmm.
And to Marlo's defense, Marlo did apologize to that girl. Marlo came right out of the beginning and apologized to that woman and said, "You know what? I'm sorry." And came right out what seemed remorseful. Drew stank ass wouldn't let it go, and she kept on trying to go back and relive it. Girl, is you gonna accept this apology or not, girl?
Or not.
And I would have been like, Marlo, I would have hung that phone right up on her. Girl, I had this type of time.
Girl, well, you need to get it together because I feel
right. Because I'm just, girl, where you doing all this? Girl, girl.
And I can't. That's what I'm saying. I can't really be mad at Marlo at all with this situation.
That case.
You let her play your shit like that, and then she body shamed the hell out you. I was laughing. I'm so sorry. She said with your bad built ass.
She did. Oh God!
Your man don't want you. He wants something like. I'm like, oh. Now, Marlo, what you trying to say?
Marlo did really good at the beginning of that conversation, baby.
Now Marlo want a piece of the Ralph.
Baby Marlo, baby. After that woman said it was in mid-sentence, Marlo said, "Bitch, what?" Girl, click. That's one of my moves. Girl, that's clearly one of my moves. Especially back in the day with a flip phone where it had a little extra impact when you flip that phone, bitch. Get something. It don't have the same stake on it now like it did with that flip phone, baby. That flip phone was very effective, bitch. You heard that gush of wind.
Now, little baby said, I don't think Acorn Head is good for that. Yes, he is, child. You gotta look past the Acorn Head.
He don't do it for me. I'm with you, little baby. You know, little baby, we be on the same page. I don't get into
that's because y'all like Ross. Y'all up in Ross.
Yeah. I did see Ross. He was in this episode. Look at all he's
all right.
And then we have the date. The dude was all right. Marlo, if you like it, fine. I love it. If he could put
this is the best you can do. I mean, we know you can't get no billionaires no more because it's getting.
I did like the fact that he owned the restaurant.
Okay, so I wasn't sure. Yeah, I wasn't sure because he kept on saying, "Oh, we got this, we got that." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
No, he did tell her. He said, "This is my when they first sat out. He said, "This is my restaurant," and so I wanted to show you. So that is his restaurant. So I said, "Okay."
And y'all been arrested y'all both been arrested like 10, 20 times. It's perfect. Like no judgment.
Give you a good fuck. Nah,
because he did Marlo good. Okay,
he fed you right. He brought you that big old bouquet of red roses. I said, "That's cute."
Now, I need to know how you act, how you treated me a year in the game, though.
I get you. But right now, a first date, I would. He did good for a first date.
Don't mess this up, Marlo. Even though I don't mess with your ass. I don't like your ass. Don't mess it up,
Did
though.
really good for a first date. You know, for me, I like to hear. I'm a prawns kind of girl. Don't give me no shrimp, and you come out here with no salad shrimp. Girl, give me some prawns. Oh yes, I'm a prawns kind of girl. Give me some
Bougie as
prawns.
hell.
I'm. They say I'm a size queen, so being a size queen, I need prawns. I was here for it.
Shrimp scampi.
I was here for it. I like that he took charge. He ordered. He said, "We'll have dot 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 dot." It was cute. You know what I'm saying? He looked good. You know, he wasn't too chiseled. He looked like he, with the dad bod was forming and whatnot. He had the gray going on. You know, it was real grown. I would say that he was real grown.
Yeah. But don't be around them kids for a good year or two if y'all trying to be serious.
Yeah, because the older one. What's the older one named William?
Yeah, he's not feeling that.
Child, William might be trying to flirt with him.
What we're not going to do is talk. No, I was not even trying to go there. Like what?
And listen, just like when mom have her little, little cut buddy, and her daughters might be looking at them getting all, hormonal, and the factory starts working, looking at him. Baby, the way what's the older one named William? She's one of the girls. Baby, she gonna look at him like,
I didn't want none of my aunts, people's child, and that was
you ain't had the right aunts and they ain't had the right boyfriends, honey.
I mean, they did look the part, but I'm just like, that's my aunt.
I remember some of them stallions that used to come through. I used to be like, oh, especially once I knew about myself, I was like, oh, girl. No women was getting it in. I ain't even mad at my aunts to them. Baby, if y'all was getting y'all back blown out, go ahead, honey, because they sure was fine. Girl, they used to get fine, man, too. It was always real plugged out and shit, but they were fine as fuck.
I mean, a hit.
What kind of porn storyline? I ain't got no porn storyline.
What?
No, the man. Oh yeah, the last thing I wrote down, he said he had 15-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 1-year-old. That was the 15-year-old. I was okay. When he said a 2-year-old and a 1-year-old, I was like, the 15-year-old. I understand. Hey, it happened. If I'm a straight woman, I look sideways. If I meet a man 40 years old and he ain't got no kids, I'm looking like,
who fucking you?
Right, girl.
You getting
paid?
Had
no slip ups? None. Not one. Girl.
Let me see your guy friends.
Right.
Cause child, point out the fairy.
But yeah, having a 2-year-old and a 1-year-old, that sounds real recent.
You said recent? Yeah. Yeah, it's giving. Yeah, you don't want to mess with them baby mamas, child.
And you in Atlanta, them bitches might be crazy. Even though I don't know if they want to run up on Marlo, because Marlo will go Pinellas County. She will go. What is that? 727? I think St. Pete is the 727. I think yes, it's the 727. Because Tampa is the 813 and St. Pete is the 727. Child, she gonna go 727 on you. Yeah, and that's why I date younger. I want a man clean. Ooh,
not a man clean, child.
Yeah. Okay, so that was the episode. Since we're talking about Real House skanks, we on Bravo. What are your thoughts on Miss Cohen feeling up on people's nipples?
I'm like, I keep on thinking about that clip of you. He's like, he's fiddling up on her titties.
Don't worry, we're fiddling on her titties. Oh man.
I was like, first of all, I had to look at it a couple times. I'm like, I don't know if it was Latin. I'm like, oh no, they black. They black.
Yeah, I look. You had to look for the melanin. Notice the black feature.
Now, I heard Andy be finding off of that BBC, but
I had already told you that Mama Cohen gets it in. Miss Cohen don't fuck off, baby. I told y'all, Miss Cohen gets it in.
Okay, and the way he was feeling up on that, I'm like, oh, it's giving very much like Pimp.
Listen, I ain't got nothing to do. If Mama trying to come up off Miss Cohen, who got a lot of money, get it how you live. Just don't be like, what's the name of the man who was in San Francisco that was killing all them black boys over there in his mansion over there in California? Somebody gonna tell me the name, but it was a.
I don't know why I said Dahmer.
No, it's a gay man, white man, and he be drugging the boys over there, and some of them have died, and some of them went missing. Over there, he's a Ed Buck. Thank you, Xavier. I knew.
Okay, there we go. Lord.
Ed Buck. Child, just don't end up like
Andy ain't part of that now. I mean, I
don't know what, and I don't put nothing past Miss Cohen.
Just be sure, I get it. It's a celebrity that's real. I wouldn't say celebrity. I'll say so. He's real well endowed. Just know that he's not gonna wife you. Get the cash, get that bread, get that head, and leave. Okay, because I heard he like to go out there and get the BBC and then throw them away like trash. Because he really. He really for the whites, but he be craving the blacks,
Child, I see. I just don't have. I don't have it in me. I can't even fake the funk with them. The way I'm made and the way I'm set up. Get your ass the fuck off me. Because I smell them. They have a different smell when they come around me. Girl, if you don't get away from me, keep it moving.
Keep it moving, y'all. But look, these people out here trying to get some money, honey. Okay,
yeah, hey, you gotta get it how you live, man.
Get how you live, y'all.
Here's the deal: be smart about it. If he going that far with you inside the club, baby, no, you got to get him all the way, honey. You got to do like these groupie skates, baby. You got to have a strategically positioned camera. Or better yet, have glasses like mine where it has a camera on the glasses you can't even tell, bitch. And get a bitch where you can, go groupie style and say, run me some coins because this is what I have, honey.
And look, you only got a window. If you start looking like you're 25 and not 20, it's a done bun. So get it while it's.
Because ain't nobody paying no money for no 30 or 40-year-olds. If we pay money, they paying money for hot, sweet dick. Get your hot, sweet dick.
Not the hot, sweet girl. No, girl.
Maybe they want somebody with a strong back.
Not get you a turkey baster. What you trying to keep his stuff? These girls can't get pregnant. What are we talking about, Xavier? Unless y'all trying to take it and then get an embryo, put that shit together, and now you have a child. That'd be his child. You just gave him a free child.
I don't know what. Right, the men my age are toe back. Okay, go younger. The girls can't get pregnant, but there's Judy's.
But the Judy's what? Okay, best friend. Let me tell you something. I got you, Andy Cohen's. Okay, put this inside you, and you about to get him for child support. And then you gonna give me a cut because I just gave you this. Child, that would be.
Girl,
that might not be a bad idea. Let me.
Y'all are so inappropriate.
Not that Judy's child.
Not the good Judy, honey. But what else is going on? Speaking of good Judy, the famous Judy Garland, her daughter is not doing well.
Oh no, what happened?
Liza Minnelli.
That's Judy Garland's daughter?
Yeah.
Liza Minnelli. Hold on, let me see what she look like.
Liza Minnelli. Wait a minute. I ain't that messed up. Wait a minute. Now you gonna make
Liza Minnelli.
Am I wrong?
Liza Minnelli. American actress. Okay. Oh yeah, she do look like. Oh yeah.
I was about to say now. Wait a minute. You're not gonna. I ain't that fucked up.
Oh yeah, she got that Judy Garland look.
Oh okay, yeah, she's Judy Garland's daughter. Girl, come on, Liza with the Z. Girl, I love that song by Liza.
Oh yeah, she in a wheelchair and everything. What she
Yeah, they
got?
say Mama is knocking at death's door, honey. Baby, go ahead and get these tributes.
Wait,
Go ahead and
she was
finish
an
the editing
actress.
on these good tributes.
She did music.
Yes. Oh,
Oh,
Liza Minnelli is on Broadway iconic, just like her mom was. She has a huge. I mean, she's old now, but back in the Liza Minnelli's name is way up there.
mm,
But see,
did
you
not
wouldn't
know.
know because by the time you were born, you know, but that somebody your age might say that Diana Ross was not a big name star.
Well, no, I'm not. It's just I never knew of her kids. I knew who Judy Garland was. I knew that she was like a big town
Yeah.
star.
Now, some might say Liza Minnelli is more. Um, some argue she's more iconic than her mother,
I
Judy
don't know
Garland,
about that.
because people know Liza Minnelli's name just like they know Judy Garland. I'm not going to argue that she is, but Liza, her career was bigger than Judy's. Um, she was huge for a very long time.
Mm.
Yeah, she was a singer, dancer, actress. Yeah, she did it all now. Got some hits.
You say got some hits.
She was back in them days with Barbara Streisand in them the 70s and 80s. If you said Liza Minnelli, you're talking at that
I was
time
trying to figure
Beyonce
out
level.
what she was in. I mean, I remember seeing her and stuff. Hold on, let me see.
I think Liza has more name credits to her name than her mother. Yeah, a lot of people will argue that Liza Minnelli is more iconic even than her mom.
Mm, I don't know.
I'm not the one to
And Judy
argue. I'm saying
Garland
people
is
will make
Judy
that argument.
Garland. Like she's the Wizard of Oz. She's all the other stuff that she did. I don't know a lot of her stuff
She
after
didn't do
Wizard of Oz.
much after Wizard of Oz, that kind of thing. I'm not gonna say that. She did a little bit, but she doesn't have the acting
Mhm.
credentials and credits that
But see, you can't say that
um
because during Judy Garland's time, it was like this shit was new. Like Hollywood was just born, really. If you really want to get into it, like it wasn't she like
which
in the
made
20s.
it easier for you to be really, really big because you didn't have a whole lot of competition.
But I'm just saying, like Hollywood, like iconic people back then, you would look now and say, "Oh, that's not that inspirational." But like when
No,
you,
no, no. I'm
she
not.
just,
I'm not diminishing
Mhm.
Judy Garland at all. I'm
Yeah,
not trying to diminish her at all. What I'm trying to help you understand is the level that Liza Minnelli was at.
hmm
That's the part that I'm trying to. I'm not diminishing fucking Judy
hmm
Garland. The reason that the gays say that's my good Judy
right.
comes from Ms. Judy Garland.
That was I get what you're saying, but also she died at 40. She died in her 40s, if from my understanding. She didn't
I think it was late 40s. I think it
late
was.
40s. That's very young. Her career was at a standstill because she was on drugs. Like there was a lot of
Liza
things
was on
that
the drugs too. That's what I'm saying. Their careers,
she lived longer though.
right? Liza lived longer. We had better things to keep you alive then.
So you living longer, that means you're doing more content, you know.
And that goes to why I think Liza, her arc is bigger. You can go look it up. Liza
Mm-hmm.
has so many credits. Her career, if you look at it, is bigger than her mom's. It just is.
Yeah, she did movies. She also did live performances. I mean, because I watched her biopic. Like she did, like she would go off and overseas and perform.
Hmm.
Judy
That's
Garland.
what I'm saying. She patterned after her mom,
Mm-hmm.
but she went past her mom. That's what I'm saying. Her career ended up being much bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Go
Okay, well, sorry to
look
that
up Miss
woman.
Liza. That's just like I had to school a cousin of mine this past weekend
I schooled
about Dion.
Dion. So now, see,
Dion Ward.
I don't know a lot of
I
Dion's catalog.
said Dion Ward at the time during her prime, let's say from the 60s to the late 80s, you're not going to find more world-renowned black female singers than Dionne Warwick. Her music, her credits, even with Hate Retha. Hate Retha was known worldwide, but Dion was the original gangster in terms of that black female artist that had crossover and had pipes. Mama could sing back in the day. Oh dear God!
I hate Risa though. Like,
I hate Retha. Nah, I ain't gonna say nothing from Hate Retha. Hate Retha could sing too.
Patty's the girl that was beefing
Patty
with
was my girl. Now Patty is my girl. I am biased. I love Patty, so y'all not gonna get me ever to talk about Mama Patty. I fuck all you hoes up by Patty.
Simply the best.
Don't do Patty.
Where's the words?
Don't give Patty too much. Y'all hope y'all can still stand up there when y'all get Patty age, raggedy whore. Because at the rate that them hoes are going, they don't want it. Oh, my favorite Dion. Oh, Dion used to sing for me. Oh God, Dion Warwick. That bitch used to say she has a doctorate in music. She actually went to school, earned her doctorate. Mama don't play around.
I heard she was like real snippy though. Like like that time she was on Celebrity Apprentice, and she really would get snippy with the
because when you're a diva, you can when you are. She's one of those people that have the title, bitch. I'm a diva. Do you know the fuck I am? The fuck, girl. Girl, I passed bowel movements that were more popular than you, girl.
Shout! I am the Celebrity Apprentice. Honey, that was yeah. Yeah. How'd you feel about the BET Awards since we on here, child?
I didn't watch it.
Did you see any of the highlights?
I watched the part with Trick Daddy and Trina. Was that during the 50 year?
I think so, but that really you only saw that?
Huh?
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, you're Trina.
I'm from Miami. These are my people from my hometown.
That's
Miami music right there.
I was like, okay.
Don't do us.
Don't do me because you be trying to.
I didn't even say nothing. You asked me. I said I'm from Miami. I love my Miami music. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, I seen the highlights. It was horrible.
I'm not going to even subject myself to watching the highlights. This shit was probably unwatchable. At the time, I was driving cross state lines and stuff, so I couldn't really watch it. But when I got home yesterday, I was fucking exhausted. So I didn't even have time to do.
That's how I was too, because I went to NYC Pride, and then I came home, and then I was like, "Oh, girl, well, not they fighting over there, child. Let me stop."
How they fight at every Pride, child.
Child, not the girls over there fighting, child. I seen it all over Twitter, but no, it was pretty good. It was not a lot of big name celebrities showed up. Like I thought, like we was gonna see some people like last time. They were like Nene and all them was there, Wendy, but we know Wendy ain't gonna be doing nothing. But I'm just saying. But it wasn't a lot of celebrities. There was a dude from Stranger Things that was there. I must have missed it because I ain't see it. But it was pretty big. It was definitely a good little parade. I wanted to stay.
Okay, that's good.
For the after party situation because I know they was out. The niggas with their ass out. I was like, Lord, okay, all right.
Sure, the couple times I went to NYC Pride, baby, there was a lot of goings on.
Now I need to know which subway do y'all be. Let me stop.
Like they be on Twitter. Yeah, let me know what time of day and which subline.
A train and what time.
Right.
I'll be a spectator.
Girl, because they be on that subway. I'll be like
getting down.
They can see you when you pass by the subway.
I think they be doing it at night, knowing the people not gonna be there. But I'm like,
got to be like 3-4 in the morning.
Yeah.
But didn't they say they were putting cameras on subway?
They be on them old ones. I'm like, girl, and y'all be on the floor too. I'm like, girl, that floor dirty as hell on them damn seats.
I mean, you raw dogging it in the middle of a subway. I don't think a little dirt on the subway floor is a concern of yours.
Not raw.
You're relegated to raw dogging it on the floor.
Child, I was waiting for the Pride after party. Pride, child, on the A train. Ooh.
Well, I know them sex parties was stupid up there this weekend. The girls were getting it, bitch.
Where they be at? Let me stop. Cause see, I wouldn't. Girl, that scared the hell out of me. But no, I couldn't go into that because I'm just watching. Just hey.
Yeah.
Not little baby. Like my goodness, we over here. Oh, God, chat. I know we get, yeah.
We had to find something to occupy our time because it was this episode.
Because it wasn't
this episode. Did not occupy our time. And at this point, I don't know that there's anything. I think Kim Zolciak's supposed to come back next episode. Girl, I'm really not here for that.
And then like, what's that girl name? Always drunk. Lisa Wu. Why is she over here already starting with Kim? Like, girl, y'all haven't seen each other.
So they having a whole season 1 reunion and shit. Girl, I don't want no part of this shit.
Like, yeah, I got a problem with you. I'm like, oh God, child. You know when Lisa Wu start drinking?
Help her, Lord.
She be trying to talk to you. She's like, no, let me tell you. I started this shit.
Help her, Father.
Girl.
Child. Just take this shit out back and put it out of its misery.
This show gotta be. It might be his last season, and I don't know how I feel about it. We leaving off on such a
Child, Miss Cohen them ain't gonna let it go. If the most can make 2 nickels, they're gonna make 2 nickels off these people.
Y'all just gotta understand that y'all not gonna get the views. The views is always gonna stay in the 700 million, 700, 600 million.
You mean 1,000?
Oh, wait, no, it said M. Wait, I'm looking at. Hold on, wait, 1,000?
Yeah, it wasn't that many million. Go look.
Oh my God! Like I must be. Wow, I didn't. Okay.
What does it say?
Because it said M. Like I thought it meant million. Like it'd
no,
be like
we don't even have 700 million people in the U.S.
Oh shit. Okay, well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's sad.
If it's a 1 point something is the a million. So if you said 700, it'd be 700. Because if it had 700 million,
because it'd be like 0.
It would be beating the Super Bowl and things like that.
Right. Okay, so yeah, 7. Well, they need to understand that their range is 700K. You know, y'all are the equivalent of a James Charles YouTube video, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A mess.
Yeah, a mess.
Anyway, well, child.
I guess we be's going.
We.
Oh, the most views they ever got was 2 million. That probably could have been either the Pillow Talk episode or the Kenya Dragon.
Probably the Kenya Dragon. I pray to watch that shit 2 million times over. You know I can't stand Kenya ass.
Yeah, you want to hit me? That girl was like, the way she.
Child, I need to go on YouTube and pull her up as soon as we get up off.
Right,
here.
Like I want to see it. Yeah.
Anyway, child. We'll figure out what we're gonna be next week. We don't know yet.
Yeah, we don't know if it'll be over at Medusa's
or back at Darren because she might still be honeymooning.
You know, getting that good old.
Trying to make that second baby.
Oh, not making that second baby. All right, y'all.
We about to get up out here. Listen, y'all. As I always say, I love y'all. I love all y'all. Oh, I'm sorry, Darren. Tell the people what you got going on, where to find you, all that good stuff.
Hey, it's your boy Darren Green back with I'm trying to act like I'm doing another episode. You already know what it is. It's the Darren Green Show. Please be sure you're subscribing. And I just came out with a new video talking about the BET Awards and the mess that was. So go ahead and check it out, child. We had 1,000 views. I'm like, oh yes, I haven't had that in a minute with my uploads. But very grateful. But go ahead, El Teddy. You can close it out.
As I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They're much obliged and much appreciated. Thank you all for being here. We'll be back next week. Y'all will see me maybe once or twice again this week. Shondo to you and yours. We are out here. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely.